Hello and welcome back to Factorio Atlantis. So, long story short, this is now working. Right, so the trick is that you have to set up schedules before you set up trains and before you set up the lamps. So it's really important to do things that way around. I had to get schedules and reset them and things like that to trigger the trains. So I'm now doing a bunch of research. I queued up a whole load of research for military related things, and it's just rattling through them. This is almost like I'm in creative mode. Look, there's flamethrower. It's just done. I'm pretty pleased with this. Stronger explosives. So in a minute, let's rank up another bunch of these. Right, well, see, these are just doing. So I'm going to do all these researches. There we are. Stronger explosives, rattling through. We have a bunch of labs, loads of labs. They're all productivity moduled, admittedly with tier 1 productivity mods, but you know. Right, so where do I want to go with this base? I think we've got proof of principle. We've got the first 3 sciences working, things are being delivered. There's obviously a piece of make work. Dotted around our map are various islands with resources we're not doing much with. This is our very first stone. Right, so initially we were collecting this, but it's when I didn't really know what type of train I wanted. And it turns out I was doing the wrong thing. I should have had it's a different format train. So what I've done is I've just through and through'd the stone into landfill. Eventually this will be done, and I will delete this whole site. We don't need the pack station anymore, I don't think. Yeah, I'll delete this whole site. That will be gone. There's no resources there. Right, there are some resources on this island. So there's 12 million iron, 4.9, 15 million. Right, so we have these bits of resources dotted around. Some are probably costing us more in pontoons to collect them. They're there. It's 8 million of iron. We've got some biters in the way there. We've got this mother load of coal, which we are tapping. And then this mother load of iron. We're basically a bit short on copper. Anyway, so we're going to, off camera, just place down mines on everything that we can mine. Bring it in. Bring it into supply stations. I'm tempted to move these supply stations further out. When we first did this, I wasn't really sure what scale we'd be working to. But anyway, so I'll probably either move these or put down new ones. Right, this is working. So we're picking up more military. And how are we doing for supplies? We have 6.5k of military, 4.8 of red, 1.8 of green. So this will be a while until that's ready to go again. Right, next researches. Okay. That may be everything that we can do for now. Let's have a look. So I think what we need now is a blue science module. We did have blue science already back at base, but obviously we need it in a module for it to work with this way of designing. Don't want to go there. Let's go around the power area. So our principle so far has been to do everything on a single site. I don't know how well that's going to scale. It's obviously scaled so far. So the first build that maybe this won't work with is blue science. But I think we should find out. So if we go back to our design square, here we are. Let's have a look at blue science. So this one is a bit of a hog purely for the number of assembly machines you need. There we are. So it's got 3 inputs, solid fuel, reds, and engines. Right, and we want 90 a minute. That's 7.5. Right, so I've got a feeling it's twice that, but we will... That's 45. Yeah, so twice that. Okay. So we've done that as 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 by 6, 24. To make that work, we need to make some engines. Okay. And I've got a feeling it's 2 to 1, but let's double check. Nope, it's not quite 2 to 1. Okay, let's have a look. That takes 10 seconds. We need 90. So do we need 9 machines? Let's do this again. All right. You get 2 units out in 24, so that's one unit out in 12. 12 machines for 1 unit. Yeah. And we're doing 24, so we're doing double. So this would need 20 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Is that correct? Yes, it is. 20 versus 24. All right. 20 versus 25 would be a 2 to 3. So just... Okay, so that's slightly down. That's half a machine down. I'm just trying to find a... It's 5 to 4, isn't it? Let's try again. And I'm out of machines. Let's steal one of those. Okay, so 5 to 4 would work. So I could do direct insert like that. Right, the issue with that is there isn't a nice division of 5 into 24 machines. So let's take that up. But that is our approximate direct insert. I could do 25 blue machines. Alright. So, in addition to the engines, this needs red circuits. Here we are. Okay. 1 red circuit machine doesn't do 4 of these. 1 red circuit machine. Okay, it doesn't really add up nicely. Do we have any more grey we can do? Alright. So let's do it for the whole thing. These take 6 seconds, so I think I need 12 of these. And do I have... Oh, I don't have assembly machines incoming. Okay. What can I get rid of? I don't need that. So let's request some assembly machines. This is the first science where it might be worth using tier 1 productivity modules. Purely because we are dealing with so much material. The issue with that is that's going to skew all our ratios. So I'm not sure. I think I might do it without prod mods and then come back and do separate productivity module builds later. Come on, put these machines down and then we can count them. Okay, so I'm still 6 machines down. So I can't count. That's what we need. So this is 3 to 4. So we could do direct insert here if we had batteries of 4 of these. Don't know if that's worth it. Do I have any incoming? Yeah, I do. All right, then the last thing this needs is solid fuel. Let's take one of these. Right, and we would do light fuel. Okay. So we need 2 of those. Yeah, and we need to run 1.5 of them. Do we have any other science we can do? No, we are out. Okay. Right. I'm going to pick up that, put it there. You'll see why in a minute. So these parts lists, obviously you could do this properly in a designer. If you knew what you were doing, you could do them in a spreadsheet. If you are capable of adding up, you can do them in your head. But I'm not very good at any of that. So there we are. All right, so let's look at the engine build first. An engine needs pipes, gears, steel, I believe. Yep. Okay, so we need... I've got a feeling it's 2 pipes and 1 gear, so let's try that first, see if I've got it right. Yep, exactly that. Cool. And then it's going to need steel. This is going to need... three green circuit machines, because it's 1 green circuit machine for each 6. There you go. Then these are going to need this is annoying. So this is going to need 5 coil machines, one of which is not running all the time. Let's check. Yeah, one of these is running half time. And 5 coil machines, I think, is enough to drain a belt. Let's have a look. Okay, so that's 1/2 of a belt. So it's going to be just under half a belt because we're not using the whole of one of these machines. Then these as well are going to need copper. Because they need 1 coil per row. Is that right? Yeah. So, and that's 0.6 of a belt of coil, but it's exactly zeroed out. So that's what we have there. And then this will need iron. These need to run flat out. Okay. So let's start with the copper. And request in... Oh. Don't want steel furnaces. They're yesterday's technology. I want electric furnaces. Right, I'm going to need to request in some things here. So let's cancel that. I need some electric furnaces. Then I need some iron ore. What can I get rid of here? I'm not doing any mining for a while. Copper ore. Yeah. Do I have any of these incoming? Yes, I do. I have 50. Right, so that's 12 furnaces that we can use for copper. And I have a feeling we'll need... that many. But it's a guess. I may have got the numbers wrong. Then we're going to need some furnaces for these. Right. These would consume how much plate? 0.3 of a transport belt. So maybe that is 4 furnaces. And again, I don't know. So we will find out. Right. So what? I'm being brought things. Okay. While we're waiting for this, we put down a bunch more builds. Let's finish off these ones. Okay. There. There we go. And that one. Okay. So, do I have some copper? Okay, so I think that's the right number of copper smelters. But let's find out. So I need to include all of these. Okay, so I'm 0.8 over. And it reckons I'm one entire copper coil machine up. Oh no, I not included something. Okay, so now it says I'm 0.8 over on smelters. I'm just going to find out if I take a single coil machine. Okay. 1.6, 0.4. What's the difference between 1.6 and -4? Let's do it like that. Yeah, so I think I can lose 1 copper smelter because I'm not running that machine at full speed. 1, and I have 20 of them, so I don't think I'm going to bother. Okay, so I could move 2 of these down to there. All right, so that's our copper. Then our iron. So the iron here, I'm way down. Is that really right? So one of these needs 3 and a bit. Okay. Four, 8, 10. Let's start with 10. I'm going to be given some more ore in a second. There we go. So you have to put the ore in these things because otherwise they have no recipe set, and then you can't find out their speed. So let's do that once more. So I'm 0.8 over. Okay. And once more with all of this. Yeah, so I can lose 1 copper smelter if I wanted to. I'm 0.8 high on iron, so I can't lose any of those. Okay, then this is the build here. How much iron does this need? 0.4 of a belt. So I think that's 10 smelters. All right. Let's check. And I am 0.4 of a machine up here. Okay. So 0.4 of a machine up here and 0.8 of a machine up here. So I am 1 iron smelter up overall. We could lose 1 iron smelter, 1 copper smelter. There may be, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have a row of 10, row of 10, row of 8. All right, then the last thing is these require steel. And this is where I should have put this here. This is one of those things that's so much easier in creative because you're not fighting with... Okay. So again, this build here is good. I need steel. I actually don't know how much steel I need. All right. Ooh, I'm well out. So I need another 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 12. Which is 5, 10, 12. So that's 1/2 stack of steel. Okay. There we are. Let's check. Yep, that is 12 of steel. And then that will require 12 iron smelters to go with it. So just to remind us, let's put that there. Those are the iron smelters. Okay. So we have 12 plus 10 plus 8. So that's 30 iron machines. That is... We're going to need 2 belts of iron to support this. So I think I'm coming around to the idea of having two separate smelting areas taking in ore. This plus this could be done on the same smelting column. Then we could have a dedicated steel place. Let's just double check this. Yeah. So we could have a dedicated steel smelter. Then we'd have an iron smelter, which was used for these products and for the green circuits. A dedicated copper smelter, because that is a full stack of copper. Okay, then I've got a feeling we need 2 plastic machines. No. 3. Yep, there we are. Right. So, 3 plastic machines. I'm not running them quite at full speed. And this is where it may be worth prod modding them to slow them down a bit. But I think that's a job for next time. All right, so we're also going to need a refinery. Let's find one and blueprint it down. I think I want to do advanced oil processing. Yeah, and that's pretty much where we're up to. So looking at this, I think it all still fits within one cell. But we have iron ore, copper ore, coal, and crude coming in. So it's another 5-station site. But I think that's fine. I think a 5-station site is fine. We've done one before. It's just going to be a bit tight fitting everything in. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. That is, I think, what we need for chemical science. Our research is all stopped because we've run out of things to research, and yeah, I think we're going to have a bit of a game here to try and get all the fluids balanced out so that they are producing at the right rate. And I may have to actually take this into creative mode to figure it out. But until then, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.